Welcome back to Let's Play Icewind Dale. We gotta go to Dorn's Deep after Mr. Laurel is,
The Heartstone's divination had at last revealed the source of the evil in the mountains. Ahead loomed the solitary peak that housed the dwarven stronghold known as Dorn's Deep. With Larrel's warnings of dwarven treachery still ringing in their ears, the heroes readied their weapons and started toward the cave entrance and whatever challenges lay beyond.
Three days and 8 hours. Now we can't trust these dwarves because Laurel said so. You halt! You trespass on Orog territory. No matter, you die now.
You want me? Very well.
You're gonna die, dude. This is not gonna end. He's got a fresh -8 armor class, dude. It's not gonna end well for you.
Ready and willing.
You stunned. We gotta get him a new scimitar.
Yes.
Whatever we have to do, it'll keep till morning. Let's
These
rest.
guys have normal weapons.
You want me? Yes.
Ariel got a level. Ooh. Give her a mace point. She's actually got quite a few weapon proficiencies now.
Ready.
Hello.
Time to turn this one down to size.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
I'm here.
Well, looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree.
Half the loot is mine.
You want me? Done. Done.
Let's go up here. It's funny, I just sold the Myconid armor, but there's a bunch of Myconids
Whatever
in
you
here.
say. Yes. Right.
Forgot about
I'm
that.
a busy man. I got places to go, monsters to kill.
Yes. Let's
Bring it
spill
on!
some blood. You want? Yes.
Your
Let's
son
see.
sleep
I
with the
got places
dead.
to go, monsters to kill.
Ready. Done.
Myconids luckily physically aren't that tough.
Yes. You want a taste of this? I'm here. Very well.
Let's dance.
You want me? Right.
Yeah, I just got finished watching the Yankee game. Man, Chapman is... Look, I played 1 year baseball. I was disgustingly bad. But man, Chapman does a better job blowing games, blowing saves than I did at striking out. And I don't think I even hit a ball once when I played 1 year of baseball.
You do well to fear a woman.
Doesn't mean I never got on base. I got hit by the ball, like, probably double-digit times. That's actually true, but... Orcs?
Dance.
Normal orcs? But yeah, man, Yankees are winning, and... You know, I mean, how do you throw a fastball 5 times in a row or whatever it was, and just expect that to work out? Yeah. They've just been trapped in here? They haven't... Okay.
Very well.
Yeah, man, the Yankees, it's sad. It really shows you the state of,
Ready. I
fan
see.
base. Everyone's on top of Judge, and I'd say probably Todd Frazier too. But God, it's so hard at this point, even though Judge is struggling. Which I'll talk about that. He made a change in the game with his swing, and I think it's something I noticed because people might wonder, why do you make so many comparisons between bowling and baseball? Well, as a bowler myself, bowling and baseball, and I think I've said this before, I feel they're the two hardest sports in the world. I do. Bowling, I think I've said this before too, is basically reading a blank chalkboard, i.e. the lane. That's your job. And baseball is guessing what a pitcher's going to give you and doing your best to actually hit a ball coming at you 90-something miles an hour. Sometimes over 100. But both of them are physics. And what happened is, for those that watch baseball, and some of you might be thinking, oh, God,
Time to trim this one
why
down
is
to
this guy
size.
playing Dungeons & Dragons talking about baseball? Because it frustrates me. Look, I'm not one that's going to defend a guy if they're not playing well. Aaron Judge is certainly not playing well since the All-Star break. But the problem is, he's pretty much single-handedly responsible for like 20 of the Yankees' wins this season. And I don't even think that's really an exaggeration. But
Time to trim this one down to size.
and everyone gets on him. Oh, he strikes out, and he's going to set the consecutive game strikeout record. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine.
My pleasure.
Today, he made a change in his approach, and I think I notice it because, I've helped people learn how to bowl. I'm not a coach, I'm not a certified bowling coach or anything like that. That is a thing. But you notice when when you're constantly looking at what people are doing, you notice these little things. And something about Judge was that he always was very firm with the bat. He always held it very high over his head and very firm. And today he was much more relaxed. It was kind of behind his head a little bit. His elbows were a little further out. And you could see, even in the swings, even if he swung and missed, his bat was much more horizontal. There wasn't as much of an upwards cut. And that's really good. I mean, that's been his problem lately, really, ever since the All-Star game, and even a little bit before that. He had some trouble being a little too vertical with his swing. But, oh God.
Let's dig.
But,
Looks like
oh,
I'm gonna
and
have to go on a killing spree. What do you need now?
where's my...
I'm here.
Ready.
Hang on. But,
I'm make way.
that might sound strange, but what happened is, first off, at his first at-bat, he missed his 36th homer by about 10 feet. It went foul by about 10 feet. And,
Ready to do adventuring?
Give the on my way.
Stuff.
which was the first sign that, obviously whatever he did, was working. And better yet, then he got up, he struck out, then he got up,
Yeah.
What now?
and he hit a really nice single right to right center field, which is what he talked about doing. He's been talking about doing that for months, and it was really a nice hit. It was well off, hit well off the barrel of the bat. It was,
That's how it is.
literally couldn't complain. Although there were probably Yankee fans that found a way to complain anyway. But
You want very well.
and you could tell it was just because of the swing. The swing was much more horizontal. He covered more of the plate. It was something that was more down and away, but he was able to actually hit now as opposed to before because his swing was more vertical. It was.
Whatever you say.
Let's dig.
It's all physics. That's what bowling and baseball are really at the heart of it. They're both just physics. Bowling is a bit more physics because you have to, you have physics in how the ball actually hits the pins. But baseball, from the swing of the bat to hitting the ball, it's all physics. Where you hit the ball, how hard you hit the ball, where the ball is. It's how the ball's spinning. It's all. That's how it all works. And I need to rest because we don't have many healing spells left.
And stuff.
But yeah, it's
I'm here. You want me? I see.
But I thought he looked much better. He still struck out like a maniac, which, you know what? Look, he's probably gonna break the consecutive games with a strikeout, which is not a good thing. And he's probably gonna strike out over 200 times this season. But at the same time, the Yankees knew this coming in. They knew he was a strikeout heavy batter, but that also hits a lot of home runs and hits the ball very hard. So. that'll probably be something he could work on, in the offseason. That's the thing. I think a lot of people, I think he's gotten too big, and I think the Yankees have made him too big. When you've got a place in your stadium named after him, they've got like something called the Judges' Quarters or something like that. That's ridiculous. The guy's a rookie. Like, let him be a rookie. Like, don't. The Yankees, unfortunately, have been pretty irresponsible in how they've just decided to turn this guy into a superstar his first year in the major leagues. Like, or his first full year in the major leagues. It's a little ridiculous almost.
Death comes. I'm here.
Whoa. Okay.
I'm here. Let's
They're not
spill
going
some
anywhere.
blood.
I got places to go, monsters
Give the
to
word.
kill. Ow!
And some of you might think this weird. Why are you talking about this? I think it's kind of a life lesson in a sort. You gotta calm down. In my opinion, with national sports on a national level, and you get these fans and they want to scream and complain. And you know what? If you think you can go do it better, if you're still young and if you're playing a sport, then make that your goal. Go be a badass, football player. But don't sit at home on your couch having never played a sport.
What do you need?
And then criticize these guys trying to play at the absolute highest level. Sports, especially if it's your favorite team, it could be frustrating. Especially if you want to win, which I'm sure you do. But you can't, in my opinion, I've gotten frustrated at sports, but I've never criticized the guy himself. I think that's wrong. They're...
Whatever you say.
It's in my opinion, it's wrong. If you can do it better than Judge, or even guys in other sports, Aaron Rodgers in football, all this, go do it. Go. If you think you could do it better than them, and if you want to sit at home on your Facebook and your Twitter, typing away at your phone, complaining about them, then go do it yourself. Like, go see if the Yankees are willing to pay you $20 million a year. Like, it's not gonna happen. Alright, should probably stop talking about sports now. You guys are probably, people that are coming here to play Icewind, watch Icewind are probably like, what the hell is this guy talking about, But it's just, it's frustrating, and also, and part of it too is because Aaron Judge is the nicest guy in the world. He's like the definition of a heart of gold.
Ready and willing. Yeah, my pleasure.
Half the loot is mine.
Ooh, God, they deal a lot of damage. They should, but man.
I'm here.
I'm ready to do adventuring and stuff.
You want me? Very well. Let's spill some blood.
I can't believe he's getting hit that much with a -8 armor class.
Ready.
Something I'm actually working on.
Say.
I think I've made some mentions of this too. I actually I don't know if I've ever divulged it like this, but I actually play guitar and bass, and I can kind of sing. That part when I was singing as the bard. It probably wasn't a very good example of it, but I'm sitting here at 2 in the morning.
Let's spill some
No warm-ups or anything like that. Let's do it. Just do it. But I've been trying to work on some kind of intro song.
Death comes for
Like writing an intro song and recording an intro song, because I do have that capability. It won't be studio level quality. I don't have a home studio or anything like that, but yeah, I've been working on it. I've got what I actually do when I want to record. You guys know Rocksmith? The cord that comes with that game. I have a pedal, basically a drive pedal, and I connect the guitar through the... Where's the map? Where? Through the pedal, and I basically get it to connect to my computer like that, with a sound like that. It's not... that's how I get a decent guitar sound. But, because if you don't, you'll just have a clean sound. But, and I record it right into, FL Studio. and I usually do things. I usually do things a lot of the time. Oh God, I gotta call him. Come on, we do need to meet this wizard though. And anyway, and I record it right into FL Studio. And I usually do it, I try to get a live sort of feel, so I don't usually, if I record something multiple times, if I do 4 reps of something, I do the 4 reps. I don't record it once, then copy and paste it 4 times, in my opinion. If, doing that takes the fun out of playing music, and to me, it's what's killing the music industry. Nowadays, you listen to the music they put on the radio, man, they record a 3-second clip, repeat that for 25 seconds, then record another, 5-second clip, repeat that for 15 seconds, go back to the first clip, then have some sort of, interlude, then go back to the second clip, then go back to the first clip. It's something, it's killing music. The refusal of people to actually act like a musician and nail your part and do it is killing music. And I don't have anything against, I'm a guy that likes rock and roll and heavy metal, but I'm not against, like pop music. Like I love Michael Jackson. I'll just go out and say it. I love Michael Jackson. But it's more than newer music. When you go back, they say, oh, the pop music nowadays is dominant, and some people say, oh, well, pop has always been like this. No, it's not. Michael Jackson used live instruments when he played in a concert. Okay, hang on. A visitor, be brief, then be on your way. You have tested my patience since the moment you stepped foot in my home. I suggest that you leave now before I demonstrate some of my recent endeavors to you. Okay.
That comes for you.
Bring out the best in me.
That has to be Jameson's first gib.
Done.
He gave us 8,000 experience. Okay, I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. This is one of the weirdest episodes I've ever commentated on. But I'll see you in the next one.